begin to work our own infrastructure, have a deeper conversation around education, around the economics of building our own infrastructure, and then building our own awards and validation system. I think that might be a good start.
Well, maybe for the sake of spirit of sportsmanship, when we win, we celebrate, and then when we haven't won, then we should probably sit back, recalibrate, and relaunch ourselves. Because I'm wondering how, because since 1983, when we have King Sunny Ade, who was, the first nominee to Grammy Awards, and up until then we'll be having nominations, and then this year we had many nominations from within Nigeria. But all the same, could you help us, could you speak to what we need to get right, homegrown, so much so that we need to put these in place to get the world to love us and accept us beyond the way we even accept ourselves? Are there some things we are not getting right in the first place?
So first of all, in terms of love and acceptance, the world is loving and accepting Afrobeats. I spend a lot of my time in LA, and the amount of, from Burna Boy to Rema to, name it, the amount of Nigerian music that's not just playing on national radio, but that's playing, in the streets, tells you that the love and acceptance we get is not because people willingly decided or willy-nilly decided to throw it at us. It's because we worked so hard and earned it just by right of, ingenuity and force. So I think we have forced our way into being loved and accepted. We've changed the impression that people have of us to some degree through entertainment. We've achieved some really, really huge milestones. I think participation is important. And really, how do you get participation in an academy? And I say this with respect. If you're dealing with a group of honoring, bespectacled gentlemen who make who cast their votes based on certain biases that you and I don't understand, we'll be forever losing and going back and recalibrating and coming back and losing some more. I think we need to have a real conversation around. We need to control our own, and it's such a cliche saying, but it's never been more important than now that we control our own narrative. And there are countries, and I don't want to go into that right now, who are slowly but surely starting to do the exact same thing. And I think we need to do that. It's a bit of a hard sell, considering the notoriety or the image that the Grammys have built over the years. And believe me, there was a time when nothing made me happier than to want to win a Grammy. But I'm just like, look, Africa is in a point of re-emergence. And we need to understand that and deal with that squarely for what that is, And so I don't know, to be honest, what we should be doing at this point. I think we're doing all that we should be doing. I think the soul of our music is what we should be doing. If there's anything else we should be doing, it's around infrastructure and economics and basically, being able to create our own and stand our own. And I think we all have equal footing in this world. At least we should, so yeah.
Well, we see the previous time that Wizkid actually grabbed this because of his collaborative effort with Beyonce. And there is the question as to perhaps if that also came to play, where we saw notable